Hey guys, I know I haven't posted in a while. I haven't really been feeling good. Um, I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys about the day that I had yesterday. Um, it was quite rough for me. I had a hard time at work. Um, there was just a lot going on. I got in, we were super busy. And with how busy we were within the first 2 hours, I started dissociating, and Astrid wanted to come out. Um, Astrid is one of my protectors. She's my primary protector. She's one of the first alters that was created. She's been with me for as long as I can remember. Got me into a lot of trouble during 6th grade. Whenever I would get pissed off, her and I would switch out, and that usually ended with us switching back and me being suspended. But yesterday at work, it was so bad. The dissociating got so bad that my boss was thinking about firing me because I kept messing up on orders. And it was to the point where she was saying that she was going to retrain me on headset. Thankfully, after I got off, I ended up staying at work. I just kind of hung out there. And so her and I talked during close. I explained to her what all had happened. So I thankfully still have a job. As far as I know, I'm not getting retrained on headset. But it was just mentally and physically exhausting for me. It took a toll on my body. It's hard sometimes, especially in the workplace. I tried asking for a break just so that way I can go outside and collect myself. So that way I could try to go back in and do a better job. But unfortunately, I was not able to get one because of how busy we were. So the most that I could do to really collect myself was use the restroom, which I can't spend too much time in there. So, yeah. I know some of you might notice the flags behind me. This one is the gender fluid pride flag, and then this one over here is the pansexual pride flag. I personally use gender fluid to identify with my gender because with how many alters I have, my gender will fluctuate depending on who's out. And I personally, my gender fluctuates even when it is me that is in control of the body. And then with Pan, I'm attracted to anyone, no matter their gender. It all just kind of depends on how they treat me and how they treat their friends. Which also kind of reminds me, one of my exes recently contacted one of my very old friends. I'm not going to put their names out there just for their privacy. But I didn't know her until she had started dating the guy. He treated me pretty badly. He manipulated me into doing some pretty bad things. And they actually ended up having a kid, and unfortunately, the baby was born stillbirth. But he recently contacted her again, and at the time when he had found out that she was pregnant, he would cheat on her with me, and she called me some pretty horrible things. And I regret everything that happened when I was dating him and when he was still in my life. I, not too long ago, got called into the police station because this one girl had and still is telling people that I helped him rape her. And so I got called down to the police station for that. I had to give a statement. He didn't actually do anything. Everything that he did do was consensual. That whole situation, I regret. But she is still spreading rumors about me, which makes it even harder for me to stay in control of my body because I go to the same school as her. And so whenever I see her in the halls, one of my alters wants to come out and hurt her because of how mad they are at her. And I'm slowly starting to get them to realize that we can't just go around hurting people when we're pissed off at them. Most of my alters aren't used to modern day. Two of them are actually used to very older day. They're definitely older than I am. Which reminds me, I actually need to talk about ages when it comes to alters. So for each alter, it could be a little different when it comes to ages. Some age normally, some don't age at all, some age in double, triple. So every year that I age, one of my alters could age 2 years, maybe even 3. It just kind of depends on why they were created and what they were created for. And if you guys hear scratching in the background, I'm sorry, it's my cat. She likes to scratch on a big empty box that we have down here. So, I just, the stress of work and school and my relationship, it's been a lot for me lately. I'm slowly trying to learn how to juggle it all. because there will be some days where I get off of school and I have to come straight home, get in the shower, and get ready for work. Thankfully, at this time, not many of my classes are giving me homework, so it helps a little bit. And my boss isn't giving me as many hours, unfortunately. Like this week, I only work Saturday and Sunday. Hopefully, I'll be getting more hours, but just know that I won't do a set schedule for this channel just because I won't know when I will have the time for it. So maybe at some point when I learn to juggle everything, I'll set a schedule for it all, but as of right now, it's probably not going to happen. In one of my later videos, I do want to talk about the incident that caused me to have DID. Unfortunately, because it was in my childhood, I don't remember much of it all, but I do want to talk about that. I also want to talk about what happened with a family member of mine right before I moved to where I'm at now, which that caused me to have a split, created a new altar. If you hear me say split, all it is the creation of a new altar. But I want to talk about that. I want to talk about some of the stuff that happened with the ex of mine. I'm not going to go fully into detail with it. I might, I don't know. Just kind of depends on how I'm feeling that day. I know about 2 days ago, the 24th, which people on TikTok were trying to make National Rape Day, and that was pretty hard. I woke up, and within the first hour or so, I ended up having a flashback. It was a flashback about what happened with the family member, and that was hard for me. One of my friends, I'm not going to disclose his name because I don't know if he is okay with that or not, but he was, he had gotten a break from work and everything, so he decided to go to a grocery store that's just right across the street from where we work, and he was actually sexually assaulted. I'm not sure if he decided to press charges on the guy or if he reported it at all. I'm not sure, but I regret that I wasn't there to protect him because he knows that I will do anything for him, that I will give up my life for him. I think of him as a brother. We have a joke that he's my son, which, I mean, I don't mind calling him my son. I mean, I treat him like a son sometimes. But I do. I think of him as a brother. I guess think of him as a son. But he too has DID, and maybe at some point I could have him be in one of my videos. I don't know yet. But yeah, I just wanted to come in and update you guys. I think this will be the end of the video. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.